By the end of this video, we'll be walking around this grim little Diablo clone in Godot. But as usual, I had no idea what I was getting into. I don't know how to draw, so this will be our player for now. First, we need some terrain. Godot gives us a TileMapLayer node for that, so let's use it. Let's tell Godot that this is an isometric map. And I have no idea what these layout options mean, so I'm just going to ignore them for now. I've also made these beautiful placeholder tiles. Let's just pretend for a second that white means floor and blue means walls. I'll explain the other colors later. Okay, let me draw a basic terrain and see what happens. Brilliant, the game doesn't crash. Unfortunately, it also doesn't do anything. So next, let's add movement. We can detect the mouse position and convert it into tile coordinates. And this is not great. I mean, technically it works, but this looks more like teleportation. To fix that, we can use a twin to smoothly interpolate the player's position. And that is much better. But there's still a problem. Godot has no idea how far away I'm clicking, so every movement takes exactly the same amount of time. To fix this, we need to calculate the distance in grid steps using the Chebyshev formula. In simple terms, we want each tile movement to be measured evenly. Okay, that already feels much better. But the player still isn't moving in a proper grid pattern. To solve that, we need another Godot feature, AStarGrid. It's actually super easy to set up. We just need to change a twin for each step in the path. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. So we need a way to debug the path finding. Okay, yeah, definitely not working. Turns out my tile map setup was wrong the whole time. Remember that layout setting I ignored earlier? Yeah, that was actually important. And there we go! Now we're talking. Oh no! Of course! We now need a way to tell Godot which tiles are solid and which ones are walkable. So I added a custom data property to the tile set. And use that when building the AStarGrid. That's more like it. I also updated the code so the path recalculates in real time while the mouse moves, which is actually pretty cool, but let's be honest. It looks like shit. So I did what any desperate developer would do. I convinced myself borrowing Blizzard's textures was a good idea.
No. And by the way, you don't want to do that.
For the player, I'm using both the animation player and animation tree nodes. Whilst I set that up, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the video. Alright, this is starting to take shape. I don't miss my placeholder sausage at all. Next, let's update the tile map. Well, it almost looks like Diablo. Look at me walking around like I own the place. Oh shoot, we need a way to make things appear in the correct order. Diablo uses the painter's algorithm, which basically means drawing the things that are farther away first. In Godot, we can fake that by adding another tile map layer for the foreground and enabling Y-sort. Wow, it works! Okay, let's pause for a second. I'm using Diablo sprites, Diablo-style movement, but this is still missing one very important ingredient, the gritty mood. Look at that! This is absolute perfection! Okay, maybe not. Right now, this is basically just a walking simulator. Where are the enemies? Where is the loot? Send help.